Good morning, already enlightened divine being. It's time today to do some practices that unleash the wisdom we have within. In preparation for my plant ceremony tomorrow, I'm going to be practicing some meditations throughout the day, and I'll use that opportunity to guide you all on some short meditations throughout the vlog. So you're going to be meditating, and I'm going to be guiding you just on little ones in just a few minutes maybe. I love stairs. They have so many uses. A part of preparing for ayahuasca medicine, the mother, as they call it, is preparing your lifestyle and diet around having an optimal experience. The guidelines, while there's many different things, sort of the overarching theme is eat super plant-based, avoid stimulants like coffee, alcohol, any drugs, even excess sugars, excess oils. And I got a whole form actually from the teacher and shaman who's going to be guiding me through this experience of certain foods to avoid. They also said to avoid fermented foods, which was interesting because that could actually contribute to some stomach or nausea problems when you're drinking the medicine. So it's pretty much like don't overeat, eat low stimulation, low salt, low oil, lots of vegetables, maybe some fruits, grains, just like it makes so much sense. You want to have the least amount of stimulation from other things coming in your life in preparation for interacting with the mother, which will make it more of a potent experience if you go into it without a lot of stimulation. So I am about to head to Berkeley Bowl to gather some foods to eat throughout the day that are not going to seem too much different due to this ayahuasca ceremony, because I pretty much eat high vibe, low stimulation, plant-based foods. Sorry, not low vibe, high vibe foods. Fruits and vegetables are super high vibe, but I mean not like crazy like processed stimulating foods, just like whole foods, the good stuff.
1, 2.
Remember when I spent like over a month or something not being able to bask in the sun? That was crazy. It was all worth it though, because now I appreciate it so much. Hi, son.
Up a tree, clinging to a cloud. Up a tree, clinging to a cloud. Up a tree, clinging to a cloud. Up a tree, clinging to a cloud.
Public service announcement. If you are a vegan out there who loves fresh produce and you live in a land where this would cost, let's see, if I bought this in LA or Colorado or something like that, let's go with like $3. All those sweet potatoes, let's go with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Roughly, could we agree that this should be $30 worth of food? That's a lot of potatoes, it's a big old pineapple, all that. This in the discount section at Berkeley Bowl. All of this was bought there, and it's reclaimed, reused, because this would be thrown away. It's just like maybe a day old, but not even. It's just actually perfectly ripe. It's just people buy things underripe. This whole thing cost me $10. Incredible. Berkeley is unlike any other land in I feel like North America and California where you can get this kind of food at this cheap. Sure, Florida, you got LA, but this is pretty incredible. Meal number one, we've got an orange flesh honeydew, beautiful variety with a ripe pineapple. Each of these was $1. So epic. But this, I mean, there's so much more pineapple. So this breakfast is like $1.20. Having some oats with your oat milk. What about, you throw any oat bran in?
I don't know if I have oat bran.
We are enjoying this delicious pineapple. It's pretty good, right?
That's amazing.
I just sat here after my breakfast working. It's now 1, so that was like, I lost like 4 hours. Just got my work done, so now it is time to eat more food and then go practice the meditation, a long meditation outside. But first, before I eat my lunch, let's guide us through pranayama. Pranayama is controlled breathing. It can be any type. So even just taking intentional big inhales and exhales. And you do that a few times. That's pranayama. It's anything that is intentional breathing, because if you think about it, you spend most of your life just breathing normally, which is good. You don't have to think about how to breathe all the time. We ain't got time for that. But the reason that pranayama is so powerful is because we usually aren't mindful about our breath. We're just doing it subconsciously. By intentionally breathing, you can get some really amazing results that aid in getting into a meditative state once you do meditate. So even when you wake up, or maybe it's midday or in the evening, you want to do a meditation, I always do maybe 3 to 5 minutes of pranayama before starting the meditation to sort of clear the mind, and it just helps so much. So I'll guide you through a basic but very effective and wonderful pranayama practice right now. So you ready? Pause the video if you need to like go somewhere, if you're embarrassed, if you're in the middle of the library at your college and you don't want to see your peers going Om Namah Shivaya Shanti Om. Just kidding, you're not going to be chanting, but we're going to be doing things like this. So here's what we're going to do. Just follow along. You can either watch me and then do it later, you can follow along now, whatever. But I'm just going to do it and I'll guide you through. It's just going to be a couple minutes. So, and you can do it as long as you want and keep going, but we don't need to do a 20-minute pranayama for this video. So take your middle finger and your index finger. Put them right there on your third eye. You're going to use your thumb to block the right nostril, ring finger for the left. You're going to open up the ring finger one. You're going to inhale for a count of 3. Then hold both for 5. Exhale 6. Inhale 3. Hold 5. Exhale 6. Inhale 3. Hold. Right? That was like 2 rounds and I already feel pretty high and relaxed from that. You can do that at any time in your life. Isn't that beautiful? You don't have to take drugs. You don't have to take much time even. It's not hard effort. You just can go and intentionally breathe like that. So different pranayamas are useful for kind of different energies. Like in that one, we were only inhaling for 3, we were holding our breath, and then we were exhaling for 6. So that was like an exhale focused pranayama, which is going to leave you a little bit high, feeling chill, feeling calm, whereas you can do other pranayamas, whatever. Why don't I do it right now instead of later? And you can come back to the video and pause it and do this at another time, whatever, but let's do a pranayama that is focusing on actually oxygenating, like over-oxygenating your brain. The opposite of the longer hold, we're actually going to do the inhale as the basis. So this is actually a Wim Hof method. My buddy Jackson Long, Thought for Food podcast and TFF Lifestyle, check him out on YouTube and the podcast. He taught me this one. I do it before like every meditation. It's so good. So here, let's do it. It's kind of weird. So it looks like this. I'll show you what it looks like, and then we can do it together. And you can see how long I can hold my breath because I've been at it for a while. So the way you do it is it looks like this. It's forceful inhales with just a little exhale out the mouth. Okay, so you have to sit up straight and you kind of like lean back and lift up your head and throat on the inhale, and then it's just a little exhale and then an immediate inhale. So we're gonna do it 30 times. It's kind of hard to count in your mind if you're doing it for the first time, so you can honestly just start when I start, do your thing, and then stop when I stop. So we're gonna do it 30 times, meaning is 1. We're gonna do that 30 times, and then on the last, without taking another inhale, you're just gonna hold your breath. So it's gonna be like, blah, blah, blah. Hold your breath for as long as you can. And there will be a moment when your mind starts to say, or your body starts to say, we need oxygen. But it actually really doesn't. You can hold it for so much longer than you think. So once you notice that feeling and you start to get triggered, you might start to get nervous. I'm not going to say breathe through it because I'm telling you to hold your breath, but just process through it. Just feel that and kind of look at it, but know that you're actually fine, that your body it doesn't have to intake more oxygen for minutes. You are not going to die. You're not going to get sick. And then after you hold for as long as you can, and then when you do need to take that breath, you go just that one inhale and then hold for another 15 seconds, and then the pranayama is over. So we're going to do it together. Are you ready? Let's start by taking just a big inhale and an exhale. Sigh it out. Maybe get your tongue out. Let's do it one more time. Inhale. That feels good. That's a pranayama in and of itself. And now we are going to prepare, or we're going to do it. I am so ready to meditate. Let me know what you thought about those pranayamas down below, if you enjoyed them, if you had an epiphany, if you had a breakthrough moment in your spiritual practice, or if it was just super weird. Let me know.
One, two.
Lunchtime in the park, and then I will do a pretty long meditation. We've got a little bit of the granola left, which I will eat. I have some almond milk in there. Got cucumbers, and more grapes in here. Fruits, granola, good.